topic. I'm going to be right here. Here, hold your stick.
Topics.
No, they're not all your topic. But if you want to take the credit, go ahead.
No, I just don't want you to say that. Like, no, just don't say that. It's our top. They're all our topics.
Because we are.
And don't check out during the conversation because you want to enjoy your class.
We are a team. Hey, Michael, thank you for joining us. Shanice, the topic that we collectively came up with, I would like for you to have the floor. You got your little stick over there and just go ahead and start talking. And when I raise the stick, you know it's my turn to speak. Go ahead.
Yep. Okay, so
thank you. See, she followed directions. She went and got her glass. Mm-hmm. Cheers, boo.
Yep. I hope you're having fun. I'm not. I got hit in the back of my head while we were listening to music.
You ain't got to tell the people that I was.
No, just in case they weren't on before, I'm telling them now.
That you got hit in the head?
Yeah, because you was enjoying the music and you just wanted something to tap.
I was trying to tell you you had a nice hairline.
No, that wasn't then. It was after that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Well, so now
thank you for joining us, Frel.
Let's talk about abuse. Well, we'll call it discipline.
We can call it what it is. Abuse. Are you trying to say that I beat you?
Yeah. A lot of times I needed to be beat though.
Yeah.
So how did you decide on how you would discipline your children? Because
Okay.
you beat me. But you didn't beat Sade and Sky.
Okay, so you learned from your mistakes. You were like a trial run. And so with the trial run, look at Michael. With the trial run, I did not, a lot of times I got frustrated with you. Hey, Anitra. A lot of times I got frustrated with you, and so I didn't know what to do. And because you were so hyper and always mouthy, I figured if I would knock you upside the head, you would get right.
Well, I wonder why I was mouthy. I wonder where I would have got that from.
First of all, you don't mouth off at your mother, especially a black mother, because we get very, yeah. Don't tell the people that I beat you. Did I beat you bad?
Yes. And it wasn't like I was just mouthy. I would answer a question, and it was a more honest answer than you liked, and he would beat me for it.
Okay, so one time I told Shanice every time I talk to you. Well, how did I say it?
You said we were in front of Grandpa's house. I think you were picking me up
from school. Yeah, it was from school.
How you were in front of Grandpa's house.
But we were I had picked you up from school.
Okay. So you said it seems like the more I talk to you, the worse you get.
And you were 5.
And my reply, because this is just what makes sense to me. My reply was, then maybe you should stop talking to me.
And I was so annoyed.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. I didn't see anything wrong with it until I looked up and saw rage.
Yeah, I was so outraged that if I would have hit you, I probably would have broken something. But then I said, now, if my mom had said that to me, and I responded with that, like, I wouldn't have been able to talk anymore. Like, I wouldn't have been able to speak anymore. Shanice would say stuff, and I would be shocked. Like, I would be clutching my pearls, my imaginary pearls, because I was like, how in the world? You just got beat 2 weeks ago, and now you're going to get smart with me again. And you're in the car. I'm trying to get you in your car seat because you had a booster, because we were
getting out when this happened. We were getting out. You were getting out on your side, and I was getting out of the right side. So we were on either side of the car when I said this. So I was really happy about being on the other side of the car.
And I didn't beat you. I don't
remember what happened.
I didn't beat you. I wanted to beat you, but I remember.
You just said what?
I really did. I wanted to beat you, and I wanted to take out all those beads that I took 3 hours of putting in your hair, because I parted your hair. I used to have one of those rat tail metal combs, and it took 3 hours to do Shanice's hair, and she didn't really have hair around the sides.
Because you took 3 hours to beat up all my hair. I grew up with a high top fade until finally I grew edges and the back of my hair grew in.
But the point that I'm trying to make is I used to put so much time and effort into you for you to have something smart to say after I'm trying to teach you how to be a young lady. You literally should have lost your baby teeth.
Well, it's not like it was on purpose. A lot of the things that I said, I was really just answering.
You was.
I was just answering.
She did that because she was in front of my father's house and she knew she had somebody to save her.
That's not.
Lana said, "Girl, stop. You know
remember.
you're not allowed to talk back." Listen, you're not allowed to talk back. These young folk wouldn't last back in the day. I remember when my mom spanked my daughter for the first time and switch with a switch. Pam, she is my daughter all day. Listen, Shanice have gotten spanking with a
I've
switch.
gotten beat with everything.
Don't tell all that.
I've gotten beat with everything. Everything.
Now, see, if I didn't, it say in the Bible that you're supposed to beat your kids. It really
That's
does.
what's wrong with me.
No.
Right now.
If I didn't beat you, you would probably.
I got PTSD right now.
You don't
to
have
this day.
PTSD.
I do.
If I didn't beat you, you would probably be twerking somewhere right now.
I was working in college. Now stop. That's what happens. But we'll get to that.
Hey Shay, thank you for joining us. Shanice, don't reveal anything too hardcore on this podcast because I will beat you again in 2019.
I haven't been beat since.
I beat you when
After a certain point, you stop beating me.
Yeah, but
and then you start fighting me.
I will hit you in your chest and knock the wind out you.
See,
and it's never too late. I do it.
It just
today.
rolls off the tongue.
But then your dad used to tell me, you shouldn't be hitting her. You should make her sit on the stairs. What in the heck is sitting on the stairs?
I used to hate sitting on the stairs. I would have been just fine with being forced to sit on the stairs. I probably would have.
So then you would have rather me sat you on the stair than beat you? How was that teaching you anything?
How was beating me teaching me anything?
It put the fear of God in you.
No, you made me scared of you.
Well, my work is done. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not scared of you no more.
You not?
I am. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Because I'm getting ready to hit you right in the throat right now. 2 times to the chop to the throat. Is it Johnny? Johnny, hi. Is it? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to botch it up. Is it? What is it?
I don't know.
Well, the last person that just joined, welcome to Fearless Friday.
But listen, see, what I want to know is why you have to beat the brakes off me, but you ain't beat the other kids.
I just told you was a trial run.
So what made you realize that your trial was an error?
Well, when I realized that you went down to them people's school and showed out after I had beat you throughout your life and tried to mentor you, put the fear of God in you, told you about the Bible, told you don't lie, don't do all this stuff, and had advocates to speak on my behalf, and you still took everything that I tried to teach you and reversed it into your own language and screwed it up. I said, look, let me not do this to my other babies because they innocent. And then I was trying to blind them from what you were doing, but I put the guilt trip on them and said, listen, don't be like your sister because your sister, when she was growing up, I beat her, but I don't want to have to beat you. So that worked for one of the kids. It didn't work for the other one. The other one is still.
Well, I don't think she needs to be beat either. But if you would have beat her, you should have beat her sooner. You gotta either beat someone or not beat them at all.
So you want me to start beating her?
No, I told you I did. She needed to be before, but no, not now. Because there's
she's changing. She's changing. I do a lot of prayer and I do a lot of I talk to my kids with my eyebrows. So a lot of times I will use my eyebrows to say, today is not the day for you to try me because I may switch over to the mother that I was when Shanice was growing up. And you don't want that. You don't want that life.
I've been trying to tell them. Yeah, I don't know what it's like.
Are you scarred?
Didn't I just tell you I had PTSD?
Well, when I tried to rub your hair, you didn't flinch. So I thought maybe you got over it.
I don't live with you no more. So it's not my first reaction to flinch.
I remember you did that in school one time and the ladies was looking at me like, oh, she must beat her. And I looked at her and said, yep. Like, you gonna try to what? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. You got the floor.
Well, I'm glad that you learned from the, in my opinion, error of your ways. Parents that are online right now, please tell me if you beat your kids, and if you beat your kids.
I bet you
why?
These people beat their kids. They just don't. They're not going to say that they beat their kids online because they feel like somebody's going to judge them. This is a no judgment zone. And right now, if my kids did something to the point that they need to be beat, I'm sorry. I will professionally beat them. What that means is you hit them where the scars can't be seen. And that's professional. Yep.
So from the neck down?
The neck down. Yeah.
Now, these schools is checking now.
They are? Now, see, if they checking under my baby's clothes, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
If the kid says something and there's a reason for them to check, like they go to their, I don't know, but I know that people have gotten in trouble.
You want me to try hit you and see if somebody can see the scar?
They can see my tears. That's all they need.
You should have been immune to tears, because I remember I used to hit you. You didn't even cry. That didn't make me even madder. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just being so numb.
Lana said she did spank Chantel. Lana, did you spank her with a belt or did you use your hand? Because it is...
Tell them about all the other things you used.
This podcast is not about what I use to beat you. This podcast is about parents just don't understand. You need to talk about what
you
the
just
parent...
don't understand how scarred I am.
Well, all the stuff that I have talked to you about, you should be over that by now.
But you know, I don't think you ever beat me with a switch.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yep.
Or maybe I blacked out because I don't remember.
I beat you with a switch.
Grandma beat me with a switch probably once or twice. And I had to have done something real bad because Grandma never... Your mom.
Oh, well, I got
Grandma never hit me. So I had to have done something.
You probably was mouthing off. I remember one time you said something and you was trying to correct the way she spoke, and she was just like, she was just like, you sitting there, sedated child down here to try to correct me while I'm talking. That's rude. You don't correct. She called you sedated. They didn't use bougie back then.
Yeah, I've heard sedated a lot of times in my life.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, like I said, I'm really glad that I got over my abuse as a child.
Yeah,
and we have a wonderful relationship now. Yeah. And I don't flinch when you reach for me anymore.
See, look at that. Look at God. Look at God. Look, God knew. God allowed me to beat you so that you will learn
not to beat my kids.
Not to beat your kids. And if a man tried to hit you, you knew how to defend yourself, because I already taught you
how to take a hit.
I taught you how to stand up for yourself. Mm-hmm. Because it didn't matter how many times you got popped in the mouth, you still had something to say. I just don't understand.
No, but see, the times when I got older and you hit me a little bit too hard, and I would raise my hands up, and you would be like, "Oh, you want to fight?" So scary. It's so scary.
No. You remember that last time your chest swelled up and I was like, "Oh,
I was tired of you hitting me."
Yeah, but I bet you deflated. You deflated because I'd have hit you right in your throat so hard that you would have passed out. And then Shanice used to get to the point where Aisha said, "I understand I was the oldest also. Did you ever get beaten you believe you didn't deserve?"
Yes, all the time.
There is not one beating that Shanice got that she didn't deserve.
Yes, you don't like, you see... People can't handle the truth. If you ask me a question...
I can handle the truth.
Or...
What's the truth?
You saying my mouth is smart is just sometimes that I gave you an answer, like I said, that you didn't like.
You should have processed the question and make sure that the answer that came off your lips was going to cause you to get popped in the lip.
I just learned how to be tactful at 23. I did not develop any couth.
Lana, beating is not wrong.
So are we saying beating is wrong?
No.
Okay, so
beat your kids.
If you're
save their lives, beat them.
I personally feel like, for example, if your child runs across the street before they know, like, you can't run in the street, I don't think that you should beat them for that.
Well, you gotta scare them. Now, because if you try to run across that street after you got beat, you're going to think about the next time because you don't want that same beat. Now, you can get beat and get hit by a car. Why would you want to do that? So learn from the beat and not to do it again.
There are ways to teach your kids things without beating them.
Lana says perception. Listen.
Well, y'all can agree, but me as the child.
Hey, listen, this is old school versus new school. These little young kids, they still listen to rap